You're now tuned in to the Loop Podcast. Yo, welcome to the Loop Podcast. Get inside the loop, stay inside the loop, because it's a what?
It's a lifestyle, baby.
What's up with you today?
Oh, man, we just back at it as usual.
That's what's up.
Same usual suspects.
How you doing?
But I'm doing wonderful, man.
That's good, man. That's good to hear.
Especially coming from me.
Yeah, man. This man always got something going on. Always got something going on.
Man, you know what, man? I ain't got much going on this time, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Everything's on cruise control right now.
That's what's up.
Everything on cruise control.
That's a good thing. How your family?
Family's doing wonderful. What about yours?
Everybody's great, man. I can't complain about nothing.
End of school year.
Getting close.
Yep.
Very close. We got
a week and a half.
Yeah. It's getting close. So what we got today?
Woohoo, we have. How do you feel about the state of hip hop and rap?
That is a very, very broad and good topic.
I want you to answer that two ways, though. I want you to answer it personally. How do you feel about it? And then I want you to answer it from a perspective of how you think the world is viewing it.
Personally, we have a lot of great artists out here, great underground artists, but it's being influenced so much by murder in the hip hop game. It's just like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? It's just like, why everything got to be about killing? Why we gotta? I just don't get it. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
Was it like that? It's 2022 now. Was it like that in 2015?
2015.
Beezy shaking his head, say yeah.
What you say? What you think about it, B? 2015. Give it to us.
If you ask me, I think it was kind of still the same. I think social media really just making everything a little bit worse. It's time screen and everything right now.
Amplified times 20.
So you saying it's always been there, but with social media, it's like we get access to everything. Whereas before, if it was some songs in St. Louis, we may not never hear of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But now we hear everything.
Yeah, you get everything. You're getting it all. And you have people behind the box, which the box is going to be behind the computer, who has never seen or dealt with any of these things that people are talking about, and they're pushing the narrative and gassing up artists, gassing up other people behind the box. You got people arguing with one another about choosing sides, bro. Like they choosing, oh, I'm with this artist. Oh, you like that artist, so I'm with this artist. Like, what? It is entertainment.
And they be doing it from fake pages.
Yeah, oh, that's a whole nother, man, that sounds like a whole nother show to me right there.
Right.
Bots.
But are they really not?
Well, you really are. If you creating a fake page and you hiding behind a page, you are a bot.
Okay, I could take that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like, you are a bot.
I can take that.
Because who are you?
Technically, no.
What are you?
Yeah, technically,
you know what I'm
nobody.
saying? You're a bot. Because nobody can locate who you are.
And I mean, I could recall, like, just thinking back personally, I used to say, man, I'm tired of hearing people rap about money and jewelry.
Oh, yeah. That was.
I ain't used to say murder.
We went through the phase of that.
And now it's like, man, I wish they'd rap about more money and jewelry. I'm tired of hearing everybody got sticks. Everybody got switches. Everybody
got
on
bodies.
demon time.
Demon time.
Come on,
Body
man.
is.
Everybody like that. Like, come on, man.
Everybody not like that.
Some people do the act and they not like that, but they was forced to do it because they done got backed into a wall. And really out of fear of being a coward, they do gangster shit.
Yeah.
And then they be in prison crying though. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't, I'm sorry. They be in county jail crying. They don't even get to prison yet. They be in county jail crying.
So, you know, I would say I've been in this music game for a long time, man, and I've been a hip hop head, man. I was on music before when we had to just listen to MTV, bro, and there wasn't no hip hop on there like that. Like you didn't have like before you had Yo MTV raps and the basement and all that stuff. And a lot of people a lot of you younger generation might not even know what that is, but it wasn't no killer drill music or nothing like that. You had stuff like people hated on like Master P. I like Master P a lot. He had a lot of things going on. He had to make them say uns and all that.
And he talked about busting head too.
Oh, he did talk about busting head. That's what I'm saying. But he did have music that was kind of like it was party. It was fun. You know, you had a lot of fun music back then. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun music now. But the drill and the killer music is overpowering everything. It's overpowering. And I really do believe now that the day and age that we in is becoming tiresome. People are beginning to get tired of hearing it.
Right. And let me be clear. I like the music.
Oh, the music is good.
I like the music. But the problem is people who can't think for themselves or are very be influenced easily by others, they getting out of hand. To be honest, it's not the artist's fault to me. The problem is the listener. You know what I'm saying? The listener is actually thinking this is real life. Yeah, bro, them boys rapping. That's the metaverse, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not real.
Well, let me ask you this: but now we got all of this stuff coming out like that. How do we? I don't want to use the word blame, but I'm gonna say blame. If you could correct me with another word, please do. But how do we place some of this blame on the platforms by letting this stuff come out and being released? Like with the, let's just narrow it down to this: with so much guns in the videos and doing all this, how do you put some of the blame on the platforms for letting it come out to the world?
But see, you can't blame the platform due to the fact of freedom of speech. And I can't think of the other term for it, but you can't really just like censorship wasn't a thing until Luke came around in the early 90s. Like before that,
a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, like really technically you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
There wasn't no censorship on all that, parental advisory and all that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know that history on that.
The thing is, like you say, man, like in these videos, man, I mean, I just, I watch a lot of videos through Strictly for the Streets,
Correct.
Man, I see artists rapping about love, right? Like, like hood love, ghetto love. And in the video, he still got 7-8 guns.
What is that?
What is that about? You know what I'm saying?
What is that?
Like, are you trying to show the public that you tough? Like, having a gun don't make you tough.
No, not at all.
Shooting somebody don't make you tough. To be honest, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
So, I mean, I don't understand. And you say to blame the platforms. Well, the platforms are kind of tightening up. Like, with IG and all of them, they're starting to restrict your account if you show sexual things like, like breasts and vagina and guns, or like Ask Boosie, they keep throwing him off.
Yeah.
Well, he not. That's not his issue now. But in the beginning, when he was doing the live,
lives and stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my thing is, you penalize Boosie, but he ain't the one. He's speaking to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He can't help it that he asked them to pull their breasts out. They pull them out.
So, do you think that with the way that it's going, do you believe that the platforms and social media should put a harder ban on, the videos with the guns and, because this, man, I think it's a form of programming the mind, and which it is. It's programming these minds to believe that, hey, this is life.
Yeah, I strongly agree with you on that. I think it's a form of programming for sure. Because this is my thing, right? And this not my words. I heard someone else saying this. You could get on a song and say, oh, I'm going to kill this black person. I'm going to rape this broad. I'm going to do this, that. as long as it's towards the African American community or towards women, they
It's
cool with it.
Yeah, it's cool.
But the second you start talking about, something towards the Jewish people, or something towards the white community, or I'm gonna rape something other than the African American person, man.
It's a hate song.
Hate, boy,
It's
they're
a
not
hate
even
song.
gonna air that, and you're gonna lose endorsements and sponsorship.
I could tell you one of the first people that I heard speak up on that was 19 Keys. Shout out 19 Keys, man. He
Shout out 19
always
Keys.
dropping a lot of knowledge, man. And I think he was on his podcast, and he might have been talking to his pops, man. And they were just talking about that. You know what I mean? Like how you make those kind of songs about killing the black community, and it's fine. Hey, you know what and I remember exactly what they say. They say it's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's a hit. But anything else you turn it into, you talk about another race, it's a hate crime.
It's a hate crime.
And they make millions of dollars off us talking about killing our community.
All right.
What's one of the steps you think we could take to, make it a little better? Like not just me and you, but as a community, what can we do to help make it a little better? You think? What do you?
I mean, the steps I think I that could help benefit, I think that they're not reasonable. Because the funny thing is, these guys are talented. They actually can rap about other things. But you can't ask an artist not to rap about something, especially when a lot of these people do experience some of this stuff, though.
Yeah,
some of them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them that's coming up in the neighborhood and they experiencing some of the stuff that's going on. But it's a lot of them they rapping somebody else's life. Yeah, rapping other people's life too.
Yeah, that
You
too.
know, so
But I really feel like the art of parenting is messed up because our community, I can't speak for white people or Asians or none of that, but black people, our idols and role models, the people we look up to, are not people that should be looked up to. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, maybe I'm gonna get some pushback and flack, but like people look up to entertainers and athletes. They don't look up to no educators. I ain't never heard somebody say, "Oh, this lawyer is my role model." Like, not in the black community. And when I say none, I'm not talking zero. If we line up 1,000 people and ask 1,000 people, I'm talking about maybe 20 people would say some lawyer is the hero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People not even saying they mom and dad no more. LeBron James, YB, Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Like, boy, do you hear the people you saying? Nothing wrong with those guys. I like all those guys too, but
Yeah, I
that's
like
not
their
somebody
music.
who should be influencing a child when they're young men themselves.
So let me ask you this: in parenting, it's gonna be hard to stop these kids from listening to this certain type of music. In your parenting method, should you try to put a limit on how much of it they hear?
Nah, let them listen to as much as they want. But what I'm saying is, parents are absent. Like, you need to have dialogue with your kid every day. Like, people don't, like, when I was growing up, man, I had hella freedom. I might, let's go to high school, skip all of, no, let's back it up. Middle school, I might get out of school. My mom picked me up. I went to private school, right? Pick me up. Even the public school kids, man, we'd go to the park, right? Everybody go in around, dark, street light come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a real thing. Being for the street lights come on.
For real.
Did you experience that? That was in your era, being for the street lights come on? Yeah, for sure.
So, like, if me and my brother, we go home, me and my mom, we're going to sit down and eat and watch TV, and then we off to whatever we're going to do in our house, in our room.
Right.
Say we get caught in my homeboy house, same thing, though. Around 8 o'clock, they going to sit down and they going to eat. We're going to chop it up. We going to talk. And then, I might shoot off in his room. We play the game or something. I go home, or my mom come pick me up or whatever. I'm talking about this was happening in a lot of my friends' houses. Like, not even the broken homes. But they still eat together. Not at the kitchen table. We might be sitting in the living room on the floor or whatever.
Watching the show or something. Yeah, I got you.
So when I came, let's just say like 25 kids, women having kids, right? I'm talking about they might have babies, bro. Baby in the room eating by himself. Mom in the room trying to get with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's disconnect. Oh, go take your iPad and go over here. Like, it's no talking. Like, some parents don't even know what their kids got going on. Period.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. That's amazing, bro.
Bro, when I was coming up, the neighbor know what I got going on. And I used to have all type of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays, it's just different.
I've actually experienced through me working with different artists and different people, younger artists, 15, 16 years old, they talking about, I just say drill music, whatever, however they want to call it, drill music, and their parents are paying for the videos. 15, 16 years old, they talking about this, they smoking blunts on the videos and doing whatever, and I just don't understand it sometimes. Like, how can't you tell them to redirect it a little bit? Come on. Now, you could talk about some stuff. I get it. You in the neighborhood, you growing up around it. Bro, trust me, I get it. I come from the neighborhood. I know what's up. Been around. You know what I'm saying? But is there a point where you just be like, hey, look, if you want to do this, if you want me to help you fund this, tone it down, please.
Think about this. Lil Wayne is running with guys who are getting loaded. Grown men.
Yeah.
Baby, Slim, Juvie, BG, Turk. These boys getting loaded. And they wouldn't allow Wayne to curse on the record. Are you serious?
They had some structure.
They had a little structure.
There's some structure.
They were like, hey, this dude 14. You know what? You could talk all that gutter stuff, but don't curse.
Yeah, don't curse, and you ain't going to be talking about getting loaded.
Like, that's like, so you talking about guys who slap out the street, but maybe still in the street at that time, telling a child, hey, nah, we going to keep it gangster, but you ain't going to curse.
So how do we go from there to here? That's my question. What you think, B?
I think nowadays, because mostly the parents younger, you got a younger crowd of parents. Like, half of the parents nowadays still kids. So I really feel like that's where the downfall would come in nowadays. You got a lot of younger parents.
Yeah, you do have a lot of younger parents, and that took a turn probably in the early 2000s where parents began to get a lot younger. You have, you got some 16, 17-year-old mothers still in high school, and what do most of them know to teach a child?
Let me tell you another thing that's crazy, and I just don't know when it shifted. Boy, when I went to school, I never had a teacher under 40. Now I go to every teacher. I don't see a teacher over 40.
Yeah, I know for a fact I got like 3 female friends who teachers and they all in their 20s. So
Come on, man. Yeah. Like, what happened to the old teachers? Because my thing is, when I was going to school, these teachers were older women.
Yeah,
and so it's gonna be some respect in here for real. It ain't gonna be no twerking going on, no dancing, none of that.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it ain't the age of the teacher. I kind of like, I don't know how to feel about that because those older teachers had to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They had to start at their career somewhere because some of them in 30 years by the time we got to them. So, I got a brother who is educated. He started when he fresh out of college.
At what
level?
You
know what I'm saying? What grade was he teaching? He was high school. He was teaching high school.
Straight out the gate?
Yeah, straight out the gate.
But as a black male, I expect that. Like, when I'm thinking is, the younger teachers taught younger grades. They weren't throwing. When I went to high school, and I'm just saying, I'm from the country, I guess you could say, Savannah, Georgia. That's country. I don't know any high school teacher at Windsor Forest that was under 35.
Okay.
Out the whole building.
Yeah, I just, I know they had to start somewhere. Maybe they.
What about at your high school? When you went to high school, did you have any teachers?
I had a few young teachers. I don't, can't per se what age they were, but
they was under 30.
I may have had a couple under 30. Yeah. Now that I think about it, but it's just the game changing, bro. On the music, bro. Just straight up. But I think it's gonna take a shift. You know what I mean? It's shift. I see it before my eyes. I told some of my business partners about music 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and I think I might have told you this that the masses are going to get.
No, you said, man, they tired of this. You say, man, they tired of this. Watch.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. They are tired of it, bro, and it's gonna get to a point to where you're not gonna be able to do it. Look at the situations that's going on right now, bro. Yeah. Who was the first? We go back to Boosie. Boosie was one of the first people I remember. They was gonna try to use his lyrics against him. Right. C Murder too. C Murder. Lyrics against him. And now look what's going on, man. You getting people with RICO charges and all of this, bro. And guess what? The Young Thug situation, they got that going on. I don't know too much of details about it, so I ain't gonna go deep into it, but I just know that it's a messed up thing because you got people out here with millions of dollars and they can't get out of talking about this stuff, man.
Right.
I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't get it,
understand
man.
it either.
You jeopardizing everything that you have worked for. For
Man,
what though?
I just don't understand how you a multi-million-dollar artist and you still trying to act as a crime boss. And I'm not saying you doing crime, but what I'm saying is you're still portraying that character.
Yeah, it's a character.
Yeah, like
it's a character.
And what's happening is in a lot of these cases, the police, they can't differentiate when you're bullshitting. So they really handling you like you a crime boss, but it's like they never believe your words. So you telling them, oh, this is an act. Now you're gonna have to spend money to prove that it's an act. And one of the hardest things is proving not to commit crime. Cause listen, you already know the system dirty. And then they gonna go to your lyrics. Mm-hmm. And you probably rapping about some stuff that you have no business rapping about that somebody else did, but now they actually could put it on you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you digging your own hole. But my thing is this too, Jason. Look at this angle. I feel like the record labels are jumping up for glory right now. Because if social media platforms refuse to play your songs, right? Say YouTube, let's use YouTube. They refuse to play songs that invoke violence, show guns, rape, murder, any type of finessing. Mm-hmm. We won't play it on our platform.
Right.
They still gonna make the music. So guess what that means? You gotta buy it, nah.
Yeah, you gotta buy it.
So guess who that give power back to?
Back to the labels. Yeah. But
that sounds like it could be a whole play on its own.
It probably is, bro. It's just so many different angles that could be worked with the music game is just crazy. And the record labels, don't get it twisted, people out there. The record labels pushing the narrative on a lot of this stuff. Trust me, I know for a fact.
Exactly.
These are facts that I know.
Yeah.
I've been on the calls hearing, you know what I'm saying?
Direction.
Yeah, direction of, hey, won't you do this? Hey, won't you do that and make this look like this? Like, hey, man, that's serious. But then you have people who be like, oh, that's what you want me to do? All right, cool, I'm going to do it. You going to give me a check? Yeah, I'm going to give you a check. Just make sure you do that. Anything for the check, bro, and that's not good. Guess what? Sometimes you got to turn down a check. Because you might come back and get offered a bigger check because you turn it down and be like, oh, okay, what else can I make them do? That ain't about what you can make me do. I'm going to come up with my own ideas so you can give me the check that I want. Exactly. Not the one that you gonna feed me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not gonna act like I need that check.
Right. But you know, at the end of the day, though, I mean, it's just like it's human nature because controversy sell. So beef sell because half the people cowards. Like a lot of these people don't like confrontation, but I'm gonna eat it up when I see two people who would never touch me in get in a confrontation.
Yeah, but you know what else sell though?
With that,
the struggle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The struggle is gonna sell because so many people could relate to the struggle. Man, you can talk about the struggle all day, and you gonna sell albums from here to Albuquerque.
See, but you don't want to push the struggle as a narrative because that give a group of people hope, and what you don't want is people who down to have hope, because now that forms unity. Hope is the first block. Unity comes next.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
Who don't want to do it?
No, we do.
Oh,
but the powers
that be don't want to
do that.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, everything we talking about, it has to do with the powers that be.
Yeah, the powers that be is what's cracking.
Us.
Yeah, even man, everything is calculated. All that stuff calculated, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just, sometimes it just give me, man, because I know so many people with so much talent, man, and they get overlooked.
Yeah.
They get overlooked because of the narrative, like we say, that's being pushed right now.
Message.
But like I said, 2 years ago, and I still been screaming, and it's starting to come to pass, and a lot of people didn't believe me when I was saying it, that They tired of it.
They tired of it.
And it's the communities that's tired of it, man. It's a lot of older people, 60 years old, 70 years old, even some 50-year-old people. They feel like they're being terrorized by this music, and it's taking away their grandkids. People burying grandkids. Where you burying your grandkids?
Right.
Who does that?
And plus, to be honest with you, though, that age group is who has the power.
They got the power.
They got the power.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I
They
totally
the ones
agree.
running these companies.
Yeah.
They the ones running these shows. They push that narrative, how they
Right.
feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
let me ask you this.
yep.
Do you think, like, the movie industry kind of helps push that narrative too of some of these things? Do you think some of these guys watching some of the stuff that they see that's made up and they trying to live that type of way also?
Tony Montana.
And that's old. And it's still
Come on,
getting
man.
pushed off.
Still.
It's
Yeah.
still, people still like want to be the man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They
be
still
the
wanna
man.
be the man.
Be the man. And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be the man, bro. But it's a right way to be the man, and it's a wrong way to be the man. Shout out to the hustlers, man. I ain't got no problem with nobody getting no money.
No.
But just leave all the bull crap out of it.
And see, that's a hard thing to explain, to be honest. And some people may disagree, but see, you could have the game. The violence don't have to be part of the game.
No, not at
But
all.
nobody, the thing is, at the end of the day, everybody ain't hustlers, though.
No, indeed, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Everybody
indeed,
ain't
no.
hustlers.
Yeah, everybody ain't built for that.
And it's in the music. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I love them, but some of the names of these groups explain just how mentalities are. Not saying people do that, but like a free bag gang. That's a cool name. I love the name.
Yeah.
But see, somebody who not mentally strong can be like, oh man, that's the snatch and grab. That's the finesse.
But it's so many.
But it
It's
ain't
so
even
many
about
names
that.
out there like that now.
Yeah, and I ain't picking on Future. Shout out Future. I fuck with that the long way.
Yeah. But that's just an
But
example.
it's just an example.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
a
Sniper Gang.
yeah.
Just cool name, man.
Just a cool name. That's it.
Yeah, strictly for the streets.
Cool name.
Just a cool name, man.
Yeah, that's it.
But you could see that and misinterpret that. You know.
But that goes back to what is it? Entertainment.
Entertainment.
It's
True.
entertainment. But like we say, the labels and the powers that be pushing the narrative, but you cannot leave out and go back to people behind the box. They pump up a lot of people getting themselves hurt.
Yeah.
And they gas a lot of people up to do stuff that they don't even want to do.
Right.
Like, man, you let them persons do this to you and do that. Just think about like 6ix9ine and all these people like, man, you let that happen. You need to go and you going to let this person pump you up to go and do something
Crash.
stupid?
Go crash.
You going to go crash out because this person is pushing you and pumping you up to do this? Come on, man.
Right.
You got to use your brain. You got to be smart.
And like you say though, then it fall from the platforms too to the blogs, because you have people like I haven't seen them really do nothing bad. Like they just repost stuff. But what I'm saying is like a Say Cheese, which I love they site. Academic. See now me with him, sometimes he push a narrative on Say Cheese. They just repost. They inform.
Boy,
you get what I'm saying?
Academics pushing narrative, and we leaving out so many people on YouTube that
Jesus Christ, who are nobody.
And guess what? They got millions of people watching them saying, and guess what these people done did? They done formulated their own opinion about what's going on between these two
Based
different
on
groups.
no facts.
On no facts. No facts. They formulating an opinion of their own of what they think that they done kind of glued together. No, I ain't gonna say clue. They done glued it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And putting it out there. Now you got all these people again behind the box, believing it. Now you got people in the comments talking about, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh no, he right. This might have happened in Detroit, and the person who did the video might live in Seattle, Washington.
Never been to Detroit.
Don't know nothing. That can't tell you a name of a street in Detroit.
Right.
Come on, man.
And guess what? I'm gonna back up and the academics. My thing is this. Nah, I rock with him, but the thing is, I don't think that dude understood the power he had, because I seen him and somebody else have a conversation, and what I noticed is he's kind of changed the way he spit his narrative out. If you've been watching anything from him lately, if that's somebody who you follow, sometimes people don't even know what they doing. They just get on the mic and say anything, really.
Right.
You putting your opinion out there and don't even understand that it is people who really do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Who really get active.
Boy,
and I
they
think
got
a lot of people don't understand that. It's people who really
Really get
live
active.
like this.
Yeah, they getting it in.
Right.
They really,
and so
really
your
getting it in.
words could be something to trigger to really get, like you say, get somebody hurt bad.
Let me ask you this: how do you feel about this is gonna change? This is gonna change the whole direction of this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The women in the game.
Okay. Now, we all know sex sell. We know that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like a lot of women, they take advantage of that.
They do take advantage of it, but what I can say right now, what I like about what these women doing, they spitting. They
But guess what?
spitting, bro.
No, they spitting. But guess what? They butt naked when they spitting too.
Yeah.
So you gonna extra. You gonna get my attention extra.
Well, that's just the time that we in. You know what I'm saying? And it started back when. Shout out Lil Kim.
Oh yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying? Shout out Lil Kim for what she implemented in the game, because she had her thing going on. But I mean, I guess it
Tell
got
me
both
this.
sides to it too, because
Tell me this. Name me two female artists that don't hit you with the sex appeal. On
right
the
now
rap.
today,
Yeah, tell me two women.
Bees, you got anybody off the top of your head
Who in their video, they not gonna be in some type of swimsuit or some type of very revealing clothing that's spitting. Tell me two women. That's relevant also. Now just don't go tell me some local artist.
I got you. I understand.
Tell
I
me
understand.
tell me two.
Uh,
And that's my point.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to think off the top of my head, but I know they are out there. And shout out to anybody who's out there. If I missed you, I apologize. But I would say like a Remy Ma, maybe. She's a spitter. She's kind of hard with it. And what about? I hadn't seen any of her stuff in a while. But what about Drizzy, the little chick Drizzy? I don't think she do too much of that. You know what I'm saying? Drizzy. Yeah, she like Chicago area. Yeah, I don't
shout
think
out
she.
Drizzy. Shout out Remy Ma. Remy Ma spitter though.
Oh, hard.
Yeah.
Super
but
hard.
I ain't gonna lie. Remy Ma, she be sexy with it though.
Yeah, for sure, but she's not explicit.
Yeah, she's not
She's
explicit.
not
She's
super
spitting.
explicit
Yeah.
with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. It's some people out there, man. What about the girl who just had the "You're Not From Atlanta" song? Does she get pretty?
Oh yeah, but she still new Amaretta.
Amaretta, but what she did, it was big. You know what I'm saying? And do you know what I liked? They tried to put her and the girl up against each other. And they told them like, nah, we ain't doing that. That's not what we doing. I'm gonna go get on the song with her. Let's get on the song together and show these people this is not what I don't have no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with you. So, this is
Those, but none of those people you name influence the culture like that. They not moving. They not swaying nothing about the culture.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Top 3 swaying the culture right now to you. It's you know
Cardi B,
swaying the culture.
Nicki Minaj.
Swaying the culture. Mulatto popping right now.
She not swinging the culture though.
But she popping though.
Yeah, she popping.
She popping right
She
now.
popping. She close, but she ain't swinging the culture.
Yeah, she popping.
And man, listen. She was close, but she done killed it for herself. To me, she gotta make a strong comeback. She gotta make a strong comeback.
Who?
Meg Thee Stallion. This whole Tory Lanez situation, it to me is hurting her.
Yeah, we'll
Because
see.
it's just so much going on. You know what I'm saying? And
It's just too much.
it's just too much going
You
on.
know,
with that, you know
I
what I'm saying?
didn't. I didn't like the fact that they did an interview with Gail. Like,
Yeah, I
why?
felt like she shouldn't
Why
have
is
did
that even a thing? That go back to they putting us in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like, why are we even doing this?
Right. Like it's almost like I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But the thing is, it's like you making her defend herself now on national TV while it's a active case going on. Like these people in trial. Like why are you? Like who? Why your advisor even let you go on TV and talk about
why is that
this?
even
You know
a
what I'm saying?
thing? Why is that even? I just think it's too much.
Yeah, it's
It's
too
too
much.
much, man. Like,
But she had some juice though. She
Oh,
had
yeah,
some
yeah,
juice.
yeah,
She
yeah.
had
She was
juice.
cracking, bro. She was
I'm
cracking.
missing somebody. Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, Big. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing anybody.
I can't think right now, bro. Just right off the top of my head, but we just
Like you say, Mulatto, she got some juice.
it's just a direction of a lot of stuff going on with the hip hop and just the culture period. Because you don't see like country singers, they don't beef on songs like, hey bro, let's get this bag, let's put a show together, get this bag. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I tell you one thing, but the city that I'm from, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, bro, they got so much talent there, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Man, guess what? They missing out on so much money. So much money, man. I think if they came together, bro, and then put that together the right way,
They got a chance to take Atlanta. There's a lot of people down there rapping now.
guess
I'm
what though?
telling you.
I wouldn't even want them to take Atlanta. I would want them to formulate. Let's form Voltron. Let's do Atlanta, Baton Rouge, Atlanta. Whatever. I don't even want it to be about.
It's always going to be about that, though.
It's gonna be about that, but let's put it together. Let's get a bag. Let's put this shit on the road. Let's get a bag. You know what I'm saying? Put these two cities together because a lot of people saying like that's the two hottest cities with the music right now. And then dude out of New Orleans is popping hard right now too. Rob 49.
Yeah.
I like him. He got a movement going on. Dude moving pretty good. So it's a lot going on out here, man. In this music game, we can't cover it all.
Nah.
But I can tell you this here, man. I really think that
I don't think the West Coast getting enough exposure.
Nah,
Because my thing
it's
is like
stuff
I
going
really,
on over there. It's a lot going on over there. Though.
I know, but my thing is, it's like for example, a cat I really like, bro. A cat we was talking about earlier, BZ, Dom Kennedy,
Cold, bro.
cold. But it's like, bro,
But
he
Jay
he
Stone
really,
don't
he
even
really,
get his props though.
he
Jay
hard.
Stone is hard. He don't even get his props.
Man, I mean, it's some cats over they hard, but it's like, bro, nobody know about them in Georgia like that. And I mean, you have real music heads that search out that music, but I'm talking about on the grand scheme of things. I'm
Yeah.
like how you don't know about these cats? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How long? Let me ask you this. We'll go take a little different direction of the game. Down here in the South, man, we've been putting out some music for a long time. I'm talking about your Texas, Louisiana, Florida's, Georgia's. Shout out North Carolina. All these places, man. I don't want to leave nobody out, but how long you think that's gonna continue to go on like this?
To be honest, forever.
Forever,
It ain't
huh?
never gonna leave because a couple of reasons. People like nice weather. It's always nice in the South.
Yeah.
Always. People like snow, but they like to visit and leave. So that's moving people from up north, New York. The East Coast, whatever you want to call it, we call it up north when you from Georgia.
Yeah.
Them folks coming down south because everything cheaper.
Yeah.
You
A
know what
lot
I'm
of people
saying?
leaving the West Coast because of that too, though.
Exactly.
But the
That's what I
West Coast,
said.
but when you become a big artist, most people that become big artists, they want to move
To the West
To the
Coast.
West Coast, like, man, I'm
Guess
going
why,
to
though?
L.A.
Guess why?
They got the money to afford it.
No, they got the movies.
Yeah.
Once
yeah.
Atlanta
But
start
you know
building up
something,
those
bro?
movies,
You know something? A lot of people don't even. Just by me being around a lot of these people, they don't even be thinking like that.
but check this. Every young artist, they going out there getting their movies. R.I.P. Pop Smoke, he was in a movie. These young cats is getting in these movies.
Yeah.
And the easiest access to get into movies.
It's to be on the West Coast in L.A., moving around with these people, rubbing
And
shoulders.
the weather's great.
The weather's great.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
weather's amazing. I love it. Shout out the West Coast. Shout out L.A., man. I spend a lot of time out there. Shout out all my L.A. family, man. You
So
know
I
what
just
I'm
think it's
saying?
gonna be hard though for the music industry to leave the South, and it ain't got nothing to do with where people from or how the music sound. It's just that geography is good because it's like the weather's nice all the time.
Well, with it being that, see, why haven't any major record labels set up in the South in any of these major cities?
Because record labels ain't trying to move nothing on the infrastructure because they just everything topsy-turvy right now, everything remote, so it don't even matter.
It don't matter where they at,
It
huh?
don't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it's just it's a lot going on in the culture, man. And like I said earlier, man, we can't cover all of this stuff. It's just so much, man. But the direction of it, man, I think it's gonna take a turn here, like a quick turn, sharp turn.
You know what else you notice too, though? Check this, like how we bringing this up about like the violence and just the negative connotation behind hip hop and rap. You notice that boy Kendrick just dropped something.
Yeah,
That's a turn in the road.
That's a turn in the road.
Don't come on that. I bet you watch J. Cole drop something soon too.
Yeah. But let me ask you this, just like you were saying earlier, though. Let me ask you this: are they changing the culture?
Boy, listen, it's like a lot of them got to do it at the same time. A lot of them, they got to come. Like they need Kanye to drop something. They need that whole TDE folk family to drop something. They need J. Cole to drop something. Hell, they need Jay-Z to come drop something. They need Pusha T to drop something. You know, yeah, all of them. They need to wash out them other boys. But see, this the thing. Don't wash them out because they spitting. Feature them. Because they're going to follow the path,
the direction,
of the track.
The direction of the
You know
song.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. You give them some good topics. You give them some direction.
Oh, they going to go.
Because a lot of these youngsters, they are spitters.
They spitters. But they just thugging.
Yeah, they thugging too hard, man. It done went too far. Yeah, it done went too far. And I don't know, man. I just, I hope we can reel it back in. Anything that I can do. Anytime I touch an artist now, you know what I'm saying? I try to tell them, like, they be like, hey, Trench, can you listen to some of my music, man, and tell me what I need to do? Of course. The first thing you need to do is not put this song out. This is not the one.
Right.
Let me give me 5 more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I've told artists before, I'm like, hey man, give me 3 videos with no guns.
No guns.
And guess what? Guess what happened when they gave me the 3 videos with no guns? They went through the roof. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because we could put paid promotion on it. Yep. We could push it a little harder.
People ain't scared to touch it.
Yeah, people ain't scared to touch it. Now we can and to the artists out there, you can push your career a lot further if you don't have that going on. If you want to talk about it, hey, guess what? I don't mind you saying some of the stuff you're going to say, but be smart. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because your song say, I'm going to shoot whatever, bruh, get creative. Turn it into a Star Wars theme. I don't care what you do. Go play laser tag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can get your point across with what you're saying without having the actual
visual
so-called props in the video. Right. We don't want those props in the videos. Right. Let's tone it down a little bit. Let's take our culture back, you know what I'm saying, and reel it in. Let's get creative. We are creative people.
For sure.
We are very creative people, so let's get creative, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One of the most creative people that I used to love to watch their videos was Ludacris. And I think that's where the baby taking his stuff to, like a Ludacris feel. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And, nothing against the baby, but he got to tone it down a little bit too. Like
in real life. No, he got to tone it down in
that's
real
life.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Not in the music.
Because people are seeing you do this,
right.
And you are one of those influential people where people going to be like, hey, you know what? The baby slapped his homeboy. I'm going to slap my homeboy.
And you know what the funny thing is, though, about the baby, man? Shout out to baby, though.
Oh, I fooled y'all. Like,
he got it backwards. He have fun in his music. And this boy thugging. I'm talking about personally, like this dude here. I respect him because it's like he don't even have an entourage doing this. Anything he get in trouble with, it be him by himself.
But he's living that life and he ain't rapping about it.
Yeah, he ain't rapping about it. Yeah. He really. I mean, he do, but it
then
ain't
at
like
the
that.
same time, when do you say, "Man, I'm a millionaire, man. I'm not finna." You know what? If I got to slap you, you don't need to be around me. I'm gonna see you on your way.
I think I heard him say that he need to work on his anger management a little bit.
Let me tell you something, and I want to say this too. He need to work on his anger management. But in our community, we could use therapy. Yeah. Nothing wrong with going to get you a little therapy every now and then. Go talk to somebody about how you feel, and guess what?
They get it off your chest.
It's a release.
Yeah, because really, a lot of these youngsters don't have anger management. It's the buildup.
Yeah, it's a lot of these, man. But that's a lot of pressure, bro. Being on the road, dealing with all these different people. You got all these.
All in his
it
face.
is a lot.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. Yeah. You done been on the backside with me before, CP, just doing small stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, bro, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot, bro. It ain't, you don't just walk away from that without having some type of little trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
like
PTSD. What is it?
PTSD.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize, like a lot of the people from the streets, you have PTSD. You just don't even realize that you have a PTSD from being in the streets, being a hustler or whatever you were. Guess
Watching
what?
your back all the
you
time.
you got. I don't want to elaborate on this too long because it's not what we're talking about. But you in the streets, you made $500,000 in your street time. Now you're broke. Boy, that is hard on an individual.
Yeah.
You need to talk to somebody because now you chasing what you used. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's crucial.
Yeah.
That's crucial. That's something that, bro, a lot of people,
Hell,
you know,
guess what? You could relate that to artistry though. Man, artist come out, get him 3 hits, and now he can't make a hit no more. Man, that dude messed up in his head. He used to, when he going out, the crowd going crazy. And now when he step out, it's nobody but him and his homeboy, or him and his old lady.
Yeah.
Man, that's an ego trip.
Man,
That'll make you do something stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Sometimes some of these artists got people that's with them, bro, that just do stuff that don't make sense. I have to keep that kind of energy and activity from around me.
Yep.
You have to be very conscious of your decisions that you're making about the entourage. The entourage has to stay in check also.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you a boss, if you moving like a real boss, hey, bro, you cannot be doing that. You can't be doing it. I'm not gonna have you doing that.
Right.
You're not. What you finna go on? You think you finna just pop that iron just because? No, bro.
We ain't doing
Bro,
that.
we got millions over here. You know what? If you feel like that, I need to find something for you to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you something to do because I need you focused. If I want you here with me, if you want to be here with me, you need to do something. I need to have you focused.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But man, you know we can go on all day,
all
man.
day
but
about that. But overall, man, like some closing out thoughts, man. Artists, just be mindful of what you're doing and what you're putting out there.
Yeah.
My thing is, to be honest, like Big Trench say, you ain't got to change your subject matter. Change the visual.
change
though.
your visuals. Yeah, let's change. Let's do it. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's start by changing our visuals a
Visual.
little bit, man. Get creative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
And we creative don't mean corny.
yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Some people think creativity mean corny. Nah, man. Just
Ain't nothing wrong with you being at the trap. I'm gonna give y'all a little jewel. Don't know. Whoever shoot this video, I might, give you a little funding or something. But ain't nothing wrong with being at the trap on the porch eating a pork chop sandwich.
yeah.
Huh? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You
I like
still
pork chop.
thugging?
Yeah, you still thugging.
Yeah, you thugging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you still thugging.
All right, man.
Yeah, man, but I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. You know what? We out of here. Get
We
inside
outta
the loop, stay inside the loop because of what?
It's a lifestyle, baby.
Peace.
Peace.